And here is Eston Simpson out of Georgia's Jefferson High School, the most valuable pitcher from the 2023 PBR feature games. Eston, man, congrats and thanks for taking the time.
Thank you. It means a lot.
You went into the feature games as Georgia's 12th ranked right-hander in 2025, the 43rd ranked player overall in the state, but missing from those national rankings. That is certain to change after the performance that you put on. Two dominating innings against Indiana under the lights. You strike out 3 in those perfect frames. The fastball up to 88, working in that curve that gets down to 71. What was working so well for you that night?
Thank you. It means a lot. But the thing that was working for me the best was probably um, I was out there wanting to compete and, really show my best stuff. And I think my fastball, it wasn't the highest it's been, but it was definitely the best it's been, like, lively. So I put it where I wanted and got the plays I wanted. I wanted to get in and out as fast as possible and help my guys out, get the win.
What were the conversations with your catcher before you went out there? Because it's such a weird situation for you and for your catcher, not really knowing each other. So what were the conversations before you went out?
Um, he was a stud for sure. He really wanted me to we wanted to get on the same page before we started throwing, just so we were all locked in at the same time. So, yep.
A lot's made of the atmosphere, the number of scouts, the level of lineups that a pitcher has to face. Did you feed off of that, or did you try to treat this just like any other time when you get on the mound?
And I was pretty nervous before I went out there, but as soon as I stepped on the mound, I mean, everybody just went away other than the catcher, and I was just throwing the ball at that point.
How did you kind of calm yourself before you went out there? I mean, it's a lot, all those scouts back behind the home plate. How do you kind of you say you got into it once you started throwing, but beforehand, how did you try to calm yourself a little bit?
I just really tried to calm my nerves down by breathing and taking deep breaths and saying, "You got this," and knowing that I had trust in myself. So I really just trusted myself as soon as I stepped on the mound, and we were ready to go when we got there.
You most certainly had it. I mean, so you've yet to make any commitment, and I'm certain the calls have been coming in pretty consistently since coaches have been able to get back in contact with players August 1st. I'm not asking you to make a commitment now, though you are welcome to, but how has the future games already changed things for you from a recruiting standpoint?
It's actually changed my life. I was not expecting August 1st to be that, and it has really been overwhelming. But I'm really grateful for all of it, and very excited to see where I continue my future at.
How do you approach this? I mean, are you in a position where you just say, you know what, this is all crazy. It's been a whirlwind. I really need to step back and just weigh everything out. I mean, or is it easy to get caught up in some of the names that you might be seeing on your phone?
It's definitely easy to get caught up in the names you're seeing, but I really take this time with my family to discuss all the colleges and all the offers and interest I have to really continue my future at the best place possible. And I'm trying to stay a little bit away from it every now and then, just to calm my nerves down from all of it, because it definitely is overwhelming. But I'm hoping and praying that I continue to play my baseball at a school that fits for me and is best for me.
Yeah, I can only imagine how overwhelming it must be for you right now, man. So let's talk about where you take this. You finished your sophomore season for the Dragons with a 3.45 ERA and 44 and two-thirds innings. You strike out 38 batters. You had the summer season under your belt where you struck out 33 with 3 walks and 33 innings for Devine Baseball. The national honor caps it all. What do you think has been the biggest growth or development in your game, and how do you build on that as you enter your junior season?
I would definitely say my mentality. My mentality has definitely changed from high school going to travel. I wanted to turn it up this year. I wanted to step it up a notch and be ready for my junior season. Um, I really was focused on becoming the best player and overall overall developing myself better this summer.
Have you talked to your high school coach post future games, and how excited is he for, obviously there's going to be a lot more attention on you. How exciting is it for him and you as you look towards what comes ahead?
Coach Hardy, shout out Coach Hardy. He's definitely been very ecstatic with all this happening. it's been very humbling for me and helping me help me to take the stress off of it. He's basically saying, you know, go at your own pace. He's really been helpful all throughout this, and I'm very appreciative of it.
You talked about how good the fastball was for you that night, but I want you to get a little bit into your changeup. What do you feel like makes that such an effective pitch for you?
I really just I have to calm down throwing it. It is a very field pitch for me. So that night I was, as soon as I would get the sign for it, I would shake it, and then as soon as I'd get it and I'm ready to go throw it, I calm my nerves down by just breathing and overall trying to get the feel out of my hand, and you know, releasing it at the right point and trying to make that pitch work every time.
What do you feel like is that thing that's going to take you to the next level if we're having this conversation 1 year from today?
I would definitely say I gotta up my, you know, velo a little bit. Put on some weight, get in the weight room. I'm a skinny guy, tall, lanky dude, and I'm really looking forward to this fall to put the work in and hopefully become even better by next year.
Well, Eston, I know it's an absolutely wild time for you. So thanks for making some time for me. And congratulations again on being the PBR Feature Games' most valuable pitcher. Can't wait to see what comes next.
Thank you so much.